begin. Number 1. What is the name of a baby deer? A cub, a fawn, or a joey? Awesome. Leah_2087 says, did you and Raph get haircuts together? Yeah, we go to the same place. His grandma's so sweet. All right, our answer for this one. Oh, we're still collecting the answers, so then great. I can say, Katnier, Bo, what kind of phone do you have? I'm Android all the way. Got myself a Pixel 2, and you can't convince me otherwise. Our answer, the fawn. Now, only baby deers are called fawns. As we all know, a really popular title of little animal babies or little calves, where it is used for aardvarks, antelope, camels, cows, elephants, elk, and baby belugas, whatever those are. Question 2. Which is not a typical ingredient for s'mores? Peanut butter, chocolate, or marshmallow? I always said marshmallow as a kid, but when you start doing a job where you have to host and be accurate, it's good to know what the real word is. Now, we looked this up. The world record for most people making s'mores, for some reason, was set in 2016 at Huntington Beach in California. 423 people were getting their s'mores on. Ooh, but I wonder if anyone made theirs with, heaven forbid, peanut butter. Oh, no! You're killing me, Smalls. First, you take the gram. Then you stick the chocolate on the gram. Then you roast the marrow. When the marrow's flaming, you stick it on the chocolate. Then you cover it with the other end, and you scarf it. Sweet movie. I remember my dad taking me to that one. Question 3. Which of the following American cities is not located on an international border? Las Vegas, Detroit, or Buffalo? Buffalo. Little linguist joke. We share Niagara Falls with our Canadian neighbors. Those guys are so polite and nice. And their side is definitely much more popular, with it having all those cool casinos and everything. But I'm not a gambler, and one gambling hot tub place we'll never see me in is Las Vegas, because I have no money to lose. Las Vegas, about a 6-hour drive from Tijuana, Mexico. But I mean, the fastest way to get to Mexico from Vegas would be to take Route 95 to Ciudad Morelos. But what do I know? Question 4. In an abbreviation, ATM, what does the T stand for? Transaction, teller, or trade? In the abbreviation ATM, transaction, teller, or trade. I'm going to be honest, I'm glad I have kind of a soapbox now to tell everyone, stop calling it an ATM machine. The M stands for machine, right? ATM machine is an automated teller machine. See how that's redundant? Huh? Now, I'll tell you the history about this. In 1965, after arriving at a bank past closing hours, 1 minute past, Scottish man John Shepherd Barron lamented not having 24/7 access to his money. So he got to thinking, and the first ATM was installed 2 years later. Once again, spite proves to be the real mother of invention, and I'm with you. Question 5. Which designer of high-heeled shoes is famous for its signature bright red soles? Sergio Rossi, Jimmy Choo, or Christian Louboutin? For me, I once had to wear a pair of high-heeled shoes for this role I was playing. I don't see what all the fuss is. It was totally easy. I mean, I wouldn't want to hike in them or anything, but hashtag humble brag. I could. Christian Louboutin. All right, now apparently, the American romance author Danielle Steele owns over 6,000 pairs of Louboutins. And I know that sounds excessive, but it's okay. She's a centipede. Now on to our prize questions. You guys, I say hi to fans daily on Twitter. Feel free to add me at @casho_bo. Boom! And if you want a shout out, birthday, anniversary, you got a fun story, use the hashtag #CSShoutout so that we can find it easily, because we have so many. We try to get to as many people as we can. Now, for all the other daily life behind the scenes stuff, use the gram. Instagram, that is. Don't forget to roast the mallow. And don't forget, Lucky Spin is coming at the end of this game. Here we go. Question 6, worth $150. Which of these species is not a baleen whale? Right whale, humpback whale, or sperm whale? Basically, what you're trying to do here is to think of the whale whose mouth doesn't look like it's made from a few brooms jammed together. And if you don't know that all whales do not have teeth, now you do. Our answer is the sperm whale. Now, these two types of whales diverged from their common ancestor around 34 million years ago. We know that because of hashtag science. Now, with one type having teeth to chew prey, the other having baleen to extract food from the water. What? Doth my eyes deceive me? It's Comfort Kitty. Hey, Comfort Kitty, how you doing? Yeah, I felt so too. Comfort Cat is here to comfort you on that last difficult question. And I'm not throwing you today. You've been very sweet lately. There you go. Bad kitty. Question 7, worth $150. Which of these countries is smaller in area than the state of California, United Kingdom, Madagascar, or Nigeria? We have an entire state larger than other countries. Yes, it's true. The square mileage to beat is 163,000 plus miles. Madagascar sitting pretty at roughly 220,000, as is Nigeria at a little more than 350,000. One falling short with only 93,000. Oh, it's our good old friends across the pond, United Kingdom. Now, not only does California beat our accented ancestors in acreage, data released in May revealed that California's GDP surpasses 2.7 trillion, taking the UK spot as the 5th largest economy in the world. That's a big state, y'all. Question 8 is worth $150. Who wrote the book on which the movie Simon Birch is loosely based? John Updike, John Irving, or John Fowles? A lot of Johns here. The 1998 film Simon Birch, sweet movie, was based on the 1989 novel A Prayer for Owen Meany. Now, the author insisted the film not be titled after his book. Good thinking, Abe Lincoln. Not the greatest title. That author was John Irving. Now, the movie covers the first half of the book, changes the ending, and leaves out most of the second half. Actually, that's pretty faithful by Hollywood standards. I'm a little surprised that Nick Fury didn't show up at the end of the credits and ask Birch to join the Avengers. That would have been wicked. Question 9 is worth $300, and we have 2,566 cash kids still in it to win it. How many children did George and Martha Washington conceive together? 2, 1, or 0? Our founding father and the first lady. 2, 1, or 0? Now, this is something of what the TMZ would be reporting in the 1770s. The commander-in-chief is getting his knickers in quite a twist last weekend, as he is found he would not be fathering any children from Martha at 0. Our answer. Now, Martha, fun fact, was a widow with 2 children when George Washington married her. They had no further children together, but you can imagine what his stepkid's like. Oh, my stepdad, he's such a jerk. He acts like he's the father of the nation or something, like he founded it. Yeah, Alice, he did. All right, they were probably like that back then, right? I don't know. No audio recordings. Question 10 is worth $300. Which of these celebrity-based puns is not the name of an underground band? Mia Far Out, Ringo Death Star, or Dananana Aykroyd? Boy, I just love these puns. All right. Now, Sweetened SD, shout out to my family in Milwaukee, the good land, shout out to y'all, hope you're having fun. And Trip-Ons, I put peanut butter on s'mores to make it a Reese's s'more. That sounds disgustingly good. Our answer is Mia Far Out. Now, Ringo Death Star is an Austin-based shoegaze band. That means that they watch their shoes as they play. Fun reason why they do that, by the way. Now, whilst Dananana Aykroyd is a Scottish fight pop band doing nothing for the stereotype, and other celebrity-based pun bands include Comtrues, Salvia Plath, and Joy Orbison. I'm sure they're all fantastic. Now, question 11, worth $450. Only 1,136 cash kids still with us. 26,743 coming in strong, waiting for that lucky spin. Question 11. In what bird family is the redwing? Old world flycatcher, fantail, or a thrush? Sweet Pea 2169. Bo looks like money. Is my complexion a little green? Do I look sickly? Is that it? Or is it just the new shirt? Oh yeah, thrush is our answer. The redwing is found throughout Europe and Asia. While it's not as famous as its singing, while it's not as famous for its singing as the song thrush, it's a close relative. Close, but no cigar. Remember, we're live and again this evening in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Here's a clue for the next show. It's an audio clip. Hit it, Yinny.
any place he will play. His only concern is how much you pay. He's Mr.
Clue. Still, there you go. All right. I hope you got that clue. You probably could have hit Google Music like, what song is this by now? That's our clue for tomorrow's show. Now, tomorrow's show or tonight's show? Tonight's show. The next show. My bad. That's the clue for the next show. Thank you for that correction. Now, we have 983 cash kids still in it to win it. This question is worth $1,564. Question 12 is, the chorus of Rita Ora's 2017 hit Anywhere has the same opening line as which TV theme tune? Fraggle Rock, Teletubbies, or Arthur? Now, she starts her chorus, over the hills and far, far, far away, 1,000,000 miles from LA, but I hate to break it to you, that Earth is only about 25,000 all the way around. You can't go more than 12,500 without heading back. That's just science. But this does start the same as the Teletubbies. Those very trippy, scary Teletubbies, our answer. Now, did you walk 500 miles, or do you need to walk 500 more for your win? Here on the Cash Show, we have 455 Cash Kids jamming out to catchy but generally undanceable music. Let's check out this prize distribution. This is how much each one of our Cash Kids is taking home, divided by the number of questions that were answered correctly. And now, checking out our winners list, 455 of y'all, we have Coconutly Coco, Cash Kids. Somebody just named themselves, Cash Cass. And then also Ease, like EZZ, making for the easy win, I bet. Now, Mike 6151, I don't know how I'm going to get a shout out. How? Well, Mike, there's a lot of ways to get a shout out. We can talk about them after this show. Let's hit that lucky spin. Mike, you can hit me up on Twitter. That's another way, too. I'm just saying, Mike 6151. Mikey Mike. Now, you all, our lucky spin, tell me what prize you have won. We can have that coveted skip card, the double power prize. That's a very good one. If you got one of those rare ones, let me know on Twitter. I would love to be able to congratulate you. Even if I can just give you a little heart, I'm recognizing you. I know that you're there. Now, thank you for playing our game with us today. Remember, tell your friends, tell your kin, tell everybody when we begin. That's how it goes on the Cash Show. Turn on your push notifications, because when we start on time, and you don't want to be a spectator in life. You want to be a player, don't you? We'll see you in about 1 hour and 15, and until then, have a fantastic evening.